You need to see myself and my father in the Lord on the phone. My wife said, you are his match. Because all the time he wants to make people laugh. So when he throw one bomb, I throw another one. All of us will be scattering. He will throw another one, I'll throw another one. He met our children, I think that was Deborah's wedding. By the time they were with him for 2 minutes, they laughed and laughed and laughed. So they came back and said, Daddy, you and your father are the same. So you are the same. He said he just kept on making us to laugh. And he was looking very serious while talking. Hallelujah. Both of us were invited to Benin City to preach at Mama Idahosa's, Archbishop Benson Idahosa, Mama Idahosa's conference. I was to preach before him. First of all, they gave me a schedule. Then later on, they told me my father in the Lord is coming to preach on that same schedule, my time. So I said, okay, no problem. Give him any time, and then I can come later. So they rescheduled it so that I can preach before he came. While I was preaching, his helicopter landed. So people went to receive him. My wife and others went to receive him, but I couldn't leave the pulpit, so I continued preaching. After I finished preaching, and then it was time for me to go, I went to greet him in the office. We greeted, exchanged pleasantries. So I said, I'm rushing back to Abuja now to meet our fasting and prayer. He said, okay, Johnny message, we'll see later. So later on, I don't know what happened, flight delays here and there. By the time I arrived here, the service was over. I felt so bad. If I knew service would have been over, I would have waited for him. So when I called him, he said, how was the service? I said, the service finished before I came. He said, good for you. You were rushing. You couldn't greet me well. We couldn't talk well. Good for you. I was meant to be angry at the fact that I missed the service. I busted out into laughter. Do you understand what I'm saying? Finding something excitable out of any situation. One day, he's one of the people that work in the office, like a secretary, lost her father, elderly father. And people were afraid to break the news to her. So they told Papa, I said, okay, I can tell her. They were afraid to break the news to her that her father died, elderly father. So he said, call her for me. So he said to her, if somebody is to die in your family, who do you think is the most qualified? Who do you think is the most qualified by reason of age? The person is old enough to go. He said, oh, my father, of course. He said, okay, your wish came to pass. The person, she laughed first before she realized what news they have told her. What you expect, the natural course of action, the natural course of things just happened. That was... Hallelujah. Don't let any devil take over your joy. Before we leave here today, I want us to explode in joy, even if it is for 7 minutes before we go. And every affliction in your body, every disease in your system, I declare it shall be cleared up.